Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the OKC Thunder tonight. Once again, the Lakers struggled a bit in the fourth quarter, which led to the Lakers to go into overtime. But at the end of the day, the Lakers got a win over the OKC Thunder tonight. As of this win, they are now 19 games into the NBA season, and I believe they now stand at the second seat in the Western Conference. So I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about the results of tonight's game, and couple of mistakes and couple of positivity that went down in tonight's game that we want to give a lot of credit to particular players that really stepped up in tonight's game due to the Lakers being shorthanded with Anthony Davis, who is dealing with I believe an Achilles tendon or something. I mean, he is dealing with an injury. Hopefully, we all know, if Laker fans already know this, we have a long history of certain players having Achilles injuries. We all know from the late Kobe Bryant. So hopefully it's not a serious injury that hopefully doesn't really keep Anthony Davis out for quite some time, but hopefully a speedy recovery for Anthony Davis. But hopefully it's not too serious with his Achilles tendon. So knock on wood. So hopefully nothing happens there. But then Alex Caruso was out. So, Lakers were shorthanded, but they still managed to get a win tonight. So I just want to give you guys my thoughts about it. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So guys, the Lakers got a win over the OKC Thunder tonight. I believe it was like 119 to 112 or something. So the Lakers, they managed to get a win over the OKC Thunder. Like I said in the beginning, they were shorthanded with Anthony Davis and Alex Caruso being out. But the dominance of LeBron James still managing to play without Anthony Davis, his go-to guy, his dynamic duo. So he still managed to win the game tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, averaging a great performance out there for the Lakers. He had 28 points, 14 rebounds, and I believe, I might be mistaken, I think he had 10, maybe 11 assists out there tonight with, I believe, 2 steals and 2 blocks. So he had a great performance out there for the Los Angeles Lakers. He knew that the Lakers were shorthanded and, they were kind of struggling a bit. That's why they went into overtime due to the foul that was made from KCP, which ended up letting the Lakers to overtime. So it is what it is, as long as the Lakers got the win, because this was a type of situation that the Lakers once again needed to win this game against a very not so good team, if you will, in the OKC Thunder. It was kind of a similar type of game that the Lakers played against when they played against the Pistons a couple of games ago. So it was that type of situation, and even though I really wanted the Lakers to, just dominate, against the OKC Thunder in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, they couldn't, so they went into overtime. But at the end of the day, they got a win. So, just a great performance overall for LeBron James. And when it's all said and done, when it comes to the rest of the players that needed to step up, Dennis Schroeder playing against his former team. He had 19 points. He did struggle a bit when it came to 3. I believe he went one of 7 or 1 of 9 from the 3, but he managed to get 7 rebounds. I mean, his efforts out there was not being ignored. I mean, he helped out LeBron and the rest of the Lakers squad against his former team. But, he did struggle a bit when it came to the fourth quarter. That's why I think if he would have made those free throws, in the final seconds left in the game, it probably would have ended the Lakers' game in the fourth quarter. But, due to the foul from KCP and Dennis Schroeder not making that last second attempt for free throws, it ended up being going into overtime. So, but at the end of the day, he did step up. I mean, he had 19 points, stepping up for the Lakers due to the injuries from Anthony Davis and Alex Caruso. He still managed to help out the Lakers. So great job out there for Dennis Schroeder. When it comes to the rest of the Lakers squad, I mean, not so much from, KCP. And, I mean, he had 8 points, but it was not anything too, like a game changer for the Lakers to win in overtime. I mean, the main players that really stepped up for the Lakers was Montrezl Harrell, who had 21 points. He was basically the main, offensive attack for the Lakers out there tonight. He really needed to be that guy that needed to step up. Like I said, due to the injuries that was implemented for the Lakers in tonight's game. Which I always want the Lakers not just rely on LeBron and Anthony Davis to win games. The majority of the Lakers team really need to step up, and they did so from Montrezl Harrell and surprisingly, I believe Wesley Matthews. Sorry, I need to think about who was that player. Wesley Matthews needed to step up. He surprisingly stepped up for the Lakers. I believe he had 16, maybe it was 17 points out there tonight. And I think he went 4 or 5, maybe it was 5 of 6 from the three. So his shooting threes for the Lakers tonight was a huge help for the Lakers to win tonight, especially in overtime, which really helped the Lakers boost their lead a bit to them have an advantage for them to just end the game in overtime. So a great effort from Wesley Matthews was just a huge help for the Lakers coming off the bench with I believe 16 points, and I think he went 4 or 5, or maybe it was 5 of 6 from the three. So great job out there for Wesley Matthews. And then when you look at the rest of the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma had 11 points, but he had managed to grab 10 rebounds. So his efforts of Kyle Kuzma helping out the Lakers rebounding wise was a huge help as well, due to Anthony Davis being out. It's just that type of circumstance that possibly Kyle Kuzma really needed to step up for the Lakers rebounding wise. If you can just tell, Frank Vogel did not put Kyle Kuzma more often on the court. He only played for 22 minutes. And we didn't see nothing from him in overtime, and probably just maybe 2 minutes left into the fourth quarter. So, you can just tell that Frank Vogel needed to put some, what he knows, good defensive type of lineup for the Lakers to just manage the game. And, they were just lacking. They were lacking a bit from the efforts of Anthony Davis, what he brings to the table, so defensive-wise. And then, and also Alex Caruso, who plays tremendously excellent defensively wise for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to a player coming off the bench. So they were lacking that, but at the end of the day, they came back with offensive attack in overtime with Montrezl Harrell helping out alongside Wesley Matthews, and the efforts of LeBron James grabbing those rebounds and just playing defense for the Lakers was just played huge wonders for the Lakers to win tonight. And they got 19 wins, so they're still grinding out there. So hopefully they just keep that momentum moving forward, because I do believe they're going to be playing again in OKC on Wednesday. So looking forward to that matchup again from the Los Angeles Lakers. And hopefully they just bring the A game. I believe they will still be without Anthony Davis, but hopefully, a speedy recovery, because, this is Achilles we're talking about. Hopefully it's not anything too serious that will keep him sidelined. I mean, it's not... this is what the reports are showing. I showed you in the beginning of this video what he's been dealing with. So hopefully it's not anything too serious. Frank Vogel even said that it's not anything too concerning that Anthony Davis will be out due to that particular injury. So... But hopefully, maybe in the next couple of days, Alex Caruso will come back. I mean, he's just dealing with I believe, a hand injury or something, but hopefully it's a sprain. So, and I think LeBron James was also on that list, but, he still managed to put out a monstrous, or, well, in my opinion, it was a monstrous performance for a guy like LeBron James, who consistently keeps on going out there, brings you, that king-like monstrous ability that he always brings to the table with his performance. I believe, like I said, he had 28 points, 14 rebounds, and I believe it was 11, maybe 12 assists out there. So it was a great performance overall for LeBron James and the rest of the Lakers squad, helping out LeBron due to the lack of players due to injuries. So I want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos, and please, guys, give me your thoughts about tonight's game against the OKC Thunder. What was the positivity? What was the negativity from the Los Angeles Lakers that you saw in tonight's game? And, who really needs to step up for the Los Angeles Lakers, moving forward due to the injury of Anthony Davis? Do you think it should be more of, Dennis Schroeder, maybe Kyle Kuzma needs to step up, or maybe Montrezl Harrell possibly, or... just anybody really. If you guys have any suggestions of who should step up alongside LeBron James, I really want to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos. I've probably been mentioning about these injuries that occurred to the Los Angeles Lakers almost, I don't know how many times. I've even noticed it, but this is something that is kind of serious, but at the same time, the Lakers organization did not really made a huge deal about it. That's why I'm not, so much, I'm kind of maybe tone of my voice, but hopefully it's not anything too serious that the Lakers might not have Anthony Davis, possibly throughout this season. But hopefully he will come back and just in a speedy recovery, and hopefully it's not too serious. So I really want to know, guys, your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, like all my social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And of course, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.